Previously on When Calls the Heart.
People come into our lives, some for a reason, others for a season. Now it's up to you to decide who might be here, perhaps even a lifetime.
Nathan, I do love you. It'd be impossible not to, but I'm not in love with you. I'm just so sorry.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Part of me thought when the stage pulled away that Carson would be there.
What makes you so sure that our town's gonna allow you to waltz in and build a factory on the edge of Hope Valley?
Anyone can do what I'm doing. It's called the entrepreneurial spirit.
I call it greed.
Now, hear me out.
You're going to run for mayor.
To be honest, I'd like to be more involved in town matters.
You're running for mayor?
Now you got yourself a race.
I will be credentialed to teach Angela Canfield just as soon as the examination is offered in the area again.
I'll be staying then, Mrs. Thornton, to see that you're shut down.
It's time to stop running and take on anyone who tries to hold back our daughter from being and doing her very best.
A single mother on the frontier, to be published thanks to the very handsome man down front. Thank you for waiting for me.
Jane Austen wrote, "There's nothing like staying home for real comfort. And with every trip that takes me away from Hope Valley, that truth becomes rooted deeper in my heart." With Carson in Baltimore doing his surgical residency, Faith is determined to be the very best doctor she can be, while once again running the infirmary alone. We're still wondering what Dottie's dress shop is to become. Joseph's been working day and night getting things ready for the grand opening. But one thing's for sure, Rosemary's already on her way to making the Valley Voice the paper of record, and no one could be prouder than Lee. While it was wonderful seeing my family, Jack and I were gone for a month that felt like a lifetime. And yet, when we returned, Lucas made us feel as though we hadn't been away for any time at all.
Hi.
Oh my goodness, Lucas.
Hi, Elizabeth. Let me help you down.
Thank you.
Hi. Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
I think we're gonna have to stop calling you Little Jack.
Thank you for sending the cab. How did you know we'd be arriving early?
I didn't.
Lucas.
Mr. Smith.
Jerome, please.
It's great to finally shake your hand.
I'm afraid my hands are a bit sticky.
Mother made taffy, and Jack was insistent on sharing with Mr. Smith. Again, I hope you'll forgive us.
It was a delight sharing a berth.
Well, Jerome, if you want to make your way to the Queen of Hearts, I'll have your luggage sent right to your room.
I'll be down as soon as I've had a wash. So long there, my sticky companion.
He seems like a very nice man.
I certainly hope so. He and I have a lot of business to discuss. I missed you. Well, will you two be all right walking home together?
We will stretch our legs and we will take in the air.
I'll bring your bags by later. Did I mention how much I missed you?
I've missed you too. Now go, you have work to do.
No. No, Elizabeth, you and Jack are what's important. Work can wait. Let me walk you home.
Are you sure?
Yes. Please, tell me everything that's happened since I saw you off.
Swing!
A swing?
Swing!
Joseph, that was a really nice message.
Good. Glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you, Joseph.
Yes, thank you. I'm just glad that Lee here didn't nod off.
Mama, tell him to stop.
All right, you two. Hey,
Why are you always telling on me? Pop, look! What is that? It's a big balloon. The man in the balloon is waving.
From my calculations, this is Hope Valley.
up early? Jack's not even up.
Yes, I have a very full day.
Well, I have freshly baked scones.
How early were you up? This week's Valley Voice.
Thank you. I've missed reading it.
Well, you'll catch up on the news in no time.
Would you like coffee?
I can't stay.
Oh, well, do you at least have time for a kiss?
Always.
Are you sure you don't have time to stay?
Elizabeth, you know that your clock is running 5 minutes fast.
Yes. I prefer that it runs ahead.
But why not maintain the correct time?
Well, we've been talking clocks. We could have had coffee and scones.
Yes. Let's have dinner instead. Just the 3 of us.
You and I and Mr. Smith?
At least you won't have to cut up his food. I should go. I really can't be late.
Just the 2 of us, then. Jack's still worn out from the trip.
Great. I'll cut up my own food. Bye.
Bye.
I've sailed all over this great land of ours in my airship. Of course, I have had ups and downs.
Mr. Winkler, you are a character. Oh, if you'll excuse me just a moment. Lee,
Finally, I've been looking everywhere for you.
didn't you get my note?
No, what note?
Well, I left you a note saying I had gone to write a human interest piece on our balloonist. Oh, my goodness, the stories he has are so exciting, so daring. Floating like a candy floss cloud high into the heavens.
Sweetheart,
Did you know Mr. Winkler can't actually navigate the balloon? He just drifts wherever the 4 winds take him and then sells rides to anyone who's interested. That's how he ended up here. It was serendipity.
Speaking of serendipity, you do know that the election's in a couple of days. Anyway, I was hoping that maybe you would reconsider stumping with me.
Yes, so I've given this some thought. And while I know you're going to make a wonderful mayor once elected, as the Valley Voice editor-in-chief...
And my wife, don't forget.
Yes, but I need to remain impartial. But you do have my vote. And my love. Forever.
Well, that's about the nicest no I've ever had. All right, I understand. I guess I better get back to the old campaign trail. Bye.
Wait. Oh! Lee! I found the note I left you.
Very useful. Thank you.
We have a goat, 6 chickens, a dog, and 75 acres, all ours.
That's a lot to look after.
Where are Jesse and Clara?
In a homestead in Montana.
Why'd they move so far away?
When the land is free, son, something like that is hard to pass up.
You kids keep eating. I don't want you being late for school. Angela, the egg's at 12 o'clock on your plate.
Jesse's digging another well since the first one dried up. Neither of us can remember the last time we saw a drop of rain, but our spirits remain high and we're happy. Well, time to go milk Mags, our goat. Please say hello to everyone. Love, Clara.
I miss her company in the kitchen.
Yeah.
We do take life here for granted.
That is true. But things are changing here, too. With all the building, people moving in.
Minnie, you think you can handle things on your own for a while?
Of course. I'll be fine.
Have a good day, everyone.
Bye, Mr. Avery.
Finished already?
You kids, pay attention in school.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you, Daddy.
Thank you for breakfast.
One of those mornings, huh?
I know I've been anxious lately.
And there's no reason to be. You've run this infirmary before, and you'll run it again.
I know. You're right. But I do need to fix one thing. Excuse me.
Headquarters wants all Mounties capable of driving an automobile.
I'm not giving up my horse.
Would you consider maybe giving up that mustache? Maybe even that little thing here?
Less likely.
I can teach you how to drive.
Well, are you giving up your horse?
Me? No, I'm not giving up my horse. Just had a talk about this with the Canfields. Things are changing around here. That's why the election for mayor is so important. If we want that happening, we gotta do something about it. Simple as that.
You got my vote, Bill. If you'll cover for me. I plan on riding out to see Allie at her grandparents'.
I thought you just dropped her off.
Yeah, no. I miss her.
Of course I'll cover for you.
Looks like Henry Gowan's back in town.
I'm looking forward to seeing the Roberts.
Me too. I hope it's going well.
Right. No one's supposed to see inside.
I'm just borrowing a hammer.
She has been a bit out of sorts.
Well, I'm sure she misses Carson. I know I do. And Jesse and Clara.
Joseph, it's Florence and Ned. Coming to take a quick peek? Hey, you two. Oh, my goodness. Joseph.
Well, what's the phrase? Close enough for government work?
Ladies,
Henry.
may I? Nice sign. Doctor, Molly.
Hello.
Hi, Mrs. Thorne. Miss you.
Now, I'm aware some of you aren't quite ready for long division. That balloon is very distracting, isn't it?
Yes.
But I promise you, if we just do a little bit more work, then we can all go. Oh, what the heck? Let's go.
Oh! You all look like tiny ants. Ants are tiny.
Seems like fun.
What if Mrs. Coulter floats away?
Oh, no, Opal, she won't float away. Mr. Winkler has the basket tied tightly to the ground. Now, how do you think it stays up there like that?
The wind?
Good try, Emily, but no. The balloon is floating, which means it must be filled with something lighter than air.
Hydrogen's lighter than air.
Yes, Angela, good job. You know, I bet if you ask him nicely, Mr. Winkler might tell you more about his special balloon.
Come round.
Oh. Are you happy to be back home? Mm-hmm. And see Lucas?
All right. How have you and Lee been?
Oh, fabulous. Speaking for myself, of course, I've never had as much fun as I've had being editor-in-chief of the Valley Voice. Wait just a moment. Let me qualify that. Fun while not on stage. Because, of course, as an actress, well, there was the Bohemian Girl, and then the Belle of Bohemia, the Belle of Bridgeport, the Belle of Broadway, oh, and the Liberty Bells. Although that was a revival, so I don't know if that really counts.
And how is Lee?
Yes. The campaign has been arduous. He has been out every single day since announcing his candidacy. But much like me with the Valley Voice, I really think he's found a second calling. Oh, hoity-toity! That's another one.
So we're back to Broadway shows now?
Yes, memories pressed between the pages of my mind.
Well, with a steel trap like your mind, it's no wonder you're enjoying this new starring role at the Valley Voice.
Oh, Will.
Crude oil prices are projected to reach $3 a barrel.
I expected that you'd be level-headed, Mike. That's why I put you in charge when I left.
Henry, I'd like to introduce you to Jerome Smith.
Oh, I know who Jerome is. Do you? I'm surprised you'd even consider going into business with him.
How have you been, Henry?
And you didn't think that perhaps this situation would warrant a telephone call from you?
I didn't even know how to find you.
Henry, I was the one.
Henry, I represent a consortium of investors, and I'd welcome the chance for us to sit and talk.
Well, anything I need to say, I can say standing here right now. If you're going to be involved in this company, you'll be doing it without me.
You know I don't respond well to a threat.
that in mind.
Well, I suppose an explanation's in order. For the rest of you. I engaged Henry some time ago, putting him in charge of the mines here, when this was still known as Coal Valley, and I was with the Pacific Northwest Mining Company. Needless to say, he and I parted less than amicably. Shall we continue?
Follow me.
Fiona, you knew about Henry and Jerome?
But Mike had no idea.
I'm off to deliver the mail.
Thank you, Robert.
So, how are your beehives?
Robert, you will find out what kind of shop we're opening right along with everybody else.
I don't even get a hint as a trusted employee.
Joseph assures me he'll be ready for the grand opening tomorrow.
That's the berries.
It's someplace to eat.
Oh, Robert, go. For heaven's sake, doesn't anyone in Hope Valley like a good surprise?
Ned,
Yes?
I had an idea how to kick things off. Now hear me out.
Lee! Your clothes and your hair, you're covered in burrs.
Yep.
What happened?
Well, I gave a great speech. You'd have been very proud of me. But on the way home, the car broke down. So I had to walk, and then for some reason, I chose to take a shortcut, and I got lost.
Wrong campaign trail.
So funny.
Well, this will cheer you up. Take a look at this.
The latest voter polling suggests that Leland Coulter is widening his margin toward becoming...
Mayor of Hope Valley. I haven't finished writing the article.
You really do believe in me, don't you?
Of course I do. I always have.
Even though I kind of broke my promise about building you the biggest theater this side of the Rockies?
Kind of broke your promise.
Okay.
Yes, even then. If you hadn't, where would I be? Not running this newspaper.
That's true. You love me.
Lee, what do I need to do? Write it on the front page in a big banner headline? Because I will.
You should.
Don't dare me.
I love you.
Now, while I go back to work, why don't you go home and clean up before your constituency sees you?
It's a good idea. Bye.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, couldn't be better.
Hi there.
Hi. How was Hamilton?
Good. My family had a really good time with Jack. Of course, they hardly paid any attention to me.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Same thing happened when I dropped Allie off at her grandparents. Oh, I dropped Allie off at her grandparents. Is that okay? Minnie gave her a bunch of homework.
Allie's very bright. I'm sure she'll be just fine. So I guess I'll talk. Sorry.
Never mind.
Nathan, please.
I was wondering if you thought that maybe Lucas could teach me how to drive.
A car?
No, a team of horses. Yes, a car. Headquarters sent a directive that we have to learn, and I don't want to let Bill know that I've given in.
Well, what about me?
What about you?
I could teach you.
Oh,
You're not afraid, are you?
I'm not afraid.
My father taught me years ago, and I have a spotless driving record.
Yeah, why not?
You just tell me when.
Okay. Thanks.
Timmy, watch this.
It's too far away.
Cooper Canfield.
I was just pretending.
He wasn't going to, really.
Well, I should hope not, because that would be very, very dangerous.
Yes, ma'am.
Minnie! Hi! How was substitute teaching?
I had such a good time filling in for you, but I did miss this cafe. Still, anytime you need me.
Well, I came to invite you to dinner. Just my little way of saying thank you so much for helping me. You and Joseph, Lucas and I.
That would be nice.
Wonderful. Now let's see how I do at your job.
Oh, Elizabeth, do you think Bill would consider selling the cafe?
Oh. Couldn't hurt to ask.
All right.
I know, right? It's impractical, not to mention ridiculous. Can you imagine me and you making rounds, riding around in a car? That's what I thought. Whoa, she got him in a hurry.
Jack, I'm getting your snack ready. Apples and peanut butter.
Constable?
Miss?
Hey, fair point.
Well, I know. And why not call Carson?
Well, I said the same thing myself.
What? He knows where to find me. Besides, I'm sure he's busy. Hey, I'm busy.
Focused on trying to make sure the infirmary stays up to date.
Carson always felt that the infirmary would become outdated and antiquated.
So you have been thinking about him?
Would both of you please stop? Carson and I were not meant to be. I'm fine. Really.
Ah, evening, folks.
Hello, Bill.
So what do you recommend tonight?
That you eat someplace else and that Lucas bids Gustave au revoir. So, I have a proposition.
Oh?
Given the Yost grand opening tomorrow, which I'm not clear why it's such a big deal.
Bill, the proposition.
No need to be gruff.
Don't take it personally.
She's an editor now.
Editor-in-chief?
In-chief.
I need to know the who, what, when, where, why, and how.
Of course. Excuse me, Randolph Hearst. I'll agree if you'll agree. No campaigning tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. Great idea.
Bill, I have to say, I think this is a marvelous gesture, keeping the focus on the fun.
Fun? I just want a break. This campaigning's exhausting.
Now, how is it that I didn't know that you were a dancer?
Oh, dancer might be overstating it a bit. It's just something that I've never really talked about.
Well, now I'm even more nervous about not being able to keep up with you tomorrow.
Just follow my lead, Ned. You'll be fine.
Look at this. Someone turned my campaign posters into not wanted posters.
Yeah, have you thought of growing a mustache?
Like Nathan?
Not like Nathan.
Oh, go ahead and joke. But I don't take my running for mayor lightly.
Come on. Let me buy you a sarsaparilla.
You were smart for dropping out of this race.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. 2 sarsaparilla.
I'm gonna lose this election, aren't I? Why did I ever campaign on fire safety?
You think I should tell Henry that I was the one who brought Jerome in?
I think it would just upset him. I do wish you'd told me, though.
I'm sorry. I just thought that once they got together, they'd work things out.
Have a seat, please.
Thank you.
I'll be right back.
Will you join us?
I'm fine where I am, thank you.
Being unprofessional.
Not as unprofessional as things are gonna get if you go into business with Jerome Smith and his associates.
Well, when you left town, you told me that none of this mattered. Not the saloon, not the oil company.
That man's given us no reason to trust him.
Well, then come and make your case.
Waiting for Lucas?
He's just over there wheeling and dealing. Care to sit down?
You know, it's really nice to see you happy.
I'm so glad we could remain friends. I would have really regretted it otherwise. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going over there with Mr. Smith?
Well, he's close to recommending a vote of confidence, but I don't want to leave him alone with Henry. Would you excuse me tonight?
Of course.
Great.
Great.
Great. Nathan, Lucas. Well, I have some business to attend to.
Evening.
Minnie, Joseph. I know it's earlier than expected, but how about we have that dinner tonight? Just the three of us. Lucas has business.
If you can stand Joseph's grumbling.
Come on now, Minnie. I promise I'll be good.
What happened?
Joseph and Cooper are just butting heads. That's all.
Oh.
I don't know what's gotten into that boy lately. Couldn't get out the front door without an argument.
Jack can be that way.
Wait. Just wait. Till you start wrangling about this, that, this.
And you said you'd be good.
I know.
Oh, hey, Mike, you want to talk to me?
Yeah, look what they did to my poster. Now, I don't know who they is yet, but I'm hoping you can find out because it's not the only one either. Excuse me.
Hello.
Good evening, Constable.
Did I see you ride into town?
Did you?
On a brown quarter horse?
It's a very common breed.
A very fast brown quarter horse.
Maceo.
Nathan Grant.
Henry! Stop! Bring it up! That's enough! Good to see you've still got some fight left in you, Henry.
Enough to knock you down.
Constable, I'd like to press charges.
Of course you would.
All right, let's go, Henry.
Oh, Ned, you look perfectly stupendous.
I feel a bit silly. Are you sure?
Except for your beard.
Oh, you look sublime.
Isn't this exhilarating?
Yes? I'm looking for Mr. Yost.
Oh, well, just a moment. Ned, there's a young lady here. I'm sorry, I didn't ask your name.
Maysu.
Oh, it's Maysu.
Yes.
Mr. Yost, I'm here in Mr. Lewis's stead.
I don't understand. Mr. Lewis assured me in his letters that he would be arriving by today.
You haven't been corresponding with Mr. Lewis. In fact, you've been corresponding with me.
Ned?
If I might step inside, and if you could call for Dr. Carter?
Yes, please, come inside.
Henry, I have breakfast.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
How are you feeling this morning?
A little bit foolish, but I guess that's to be expected.
Would you mind if I sit?
Please.
Great, thank you.
Why don't you let me say grace?
If you'd like.
I appreciate you helping break things up last night.
Oh, you didn't need too much help.
You sound surprised.
That's funny, Lucas. I always considered you to be a poet, not a fighter.
I consider that a compliment.
You can consider that however you want to. There's got to be some view from up there.
Yeah.
While attending the university, coursework consisted of a 4-year apprenticeship, 5 months of evening lectures, and a 1-year dedicated apprenticeship, which I did under Jeffrey Lewis at the hospital where I met Faith.
And Jeffrey is your husband?
My point is, I graduated at the top of my class, and I'm now a licensed pharmaceutical chemist.
Mrs. Lewis, if...
Sue. Miss May Sue.
Would you please give us a moment?
Of course. You'll have my trunk sent over?
Later this afternoon.
Thank you.
Faith!
What do we do?
Ned went on your recommendation.
To hire her husband, Jeffrey.
If, in fact, he is her husband.
Hey, you too. It's hot. Folks out here dropping like flies.
Thank you. We will be right there.
I suggest you hire May until we can sort through just what's happening. I'll start by contacting Jeffrey.
All right, then.
Hi. Oh, hi. What did we miss?
Oh, things are just getting started.
Good. Jack insisted on stopping to examine every flower and blade of grass on the way here.
You do have a curious son.
Oh, sorry, Mama. Oh.
Well, without further ado, let me just take a moment to say the prosperity that we've all enjoyed since I've served as mayor pro tem.
Bill, we had a deal. No campaigning now.
Take it away, Ned and Florence Yost.
Oh, quite a turnout.
Indeed.
Oh, right.
Get yourself ready while we strike up the band. We know you skimmers and Jay. We have
Them than us.
If you're not feeling well or just kind of blue, not in the pink about what's ailing you, well, stop on by, folks, and give us a try. Don't be shy, folks, there's no reason why. From cold cream
to bromine,
thymine,
and ice cream.
Ice cream?
We all scream for ice cream. Presenting Pharmacy and Soda Fountain.
Step on up, folks.
And we have free ice cream for everyone. Right this way. Free ice cream.
Oh, I'm gonna go get some free ice cream.
None for you.
I'd appreciate you advocating for me.
May, I'm not so sure that I can. I need to speak with Jeffrey.
Faith, please. Don't.
May, what is going on?
I should get inside and help.
Faith, is everything all right?
I'm not sure. Excuse me, Elizabeth.
Hello, Mrs. Thornton.
Hi.
Hello,
you too?
What flavor did you choose?
Oh, honey vanilla.
That's what I chose.
You should try the chocolate fudge.
So, Angela, how was it having your mother substitute teach while I was away?
Not much different than when she taught us at home. Of course, Cooper didn't like it at all.
Oh.
He got in lots of trouble.
Last Sunday, in church, he kept making faces trying to get me to laugh.
Sounds like a young Robert. Well, hopefully I won't be seeing that this Sunday.
He's always better behaved when you're around, Mrs. Thornton.
Wow, Joseph's really did an amazing job in here.
Yeah. Constable Grant.
Oh, you know each other.
Yes, I met Miss Sue last night.
Did you get some ice cream?
No, not yet.
Don't wait too long. It could run out. Try Mr. Yost's honey vanilla.
I think I might do that.
I telephoned Jeffrey, but I didn't get a response. May, if something's happened...
I want to make a new life. On my own. But I'll need your help.
You're asking a lot. I hardly know you. And besides, you'll have to convince the Yosts if you want to remain their friends.
I can do this job. Better than Jeffrey. You wait and see.
Hi. Let's take one of those. Thank you.
Your pass right here.
Let's sit down.
Here, catch it.
Cooper Canfield. You enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
You finish your chores?
No.
Well, go on home now.
Can't I do them later?
Go on home right now.
Yes, sir.
Come on. This way.
Where's Cooper headed?
He's going home to do his chores. Been gone so long, I thought maybe you got locked up too. How's Henry?
That man talks as though he deserves to stay right where he is. I want to bring supper by, but maybe you should.
If you think I should, baby. But right now, how about an ice cream?
All right.
All right. 1 scoop for you and 3 scoops for me.
Oh, no.
Avery surges in latest poll?
Lee, it's just a headline. It doesn't tell the whole story.
Well, how far ahead is he?
Quite a bit.
Oh, boy.
Lee, you know I believe you can win this. But you need to believe it, too. Why don't we go for a walk?
Well, what about remaining impartial?
We're just taking a walk. Besides, everyone knows when it comes to my husband, I'm rather partial.
All right, let's go for a walk.
Thank you.
Mind your step.
All right.
Great.
Lucas, why are they putting the rope inside?
Oh, it's okay. I'm coming with you.
Mr. Winkler, are you also coming with us?
No, miss. Me and the boys are following along down here. Don't you worry.
Oh, I'm worried.
We've arranged everything. I know how to operate an air balloon.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
Cast off. Here we go.
There they go.
All right. Everything's fine.
You promise?
I will never let anything happen to you. Now look.
Okay, here goes. Oh my goodness. Oh, Lucas, it's beautiful. We're flying.
Well, slow down, technically, but yes. Wherever the wind takes us. I've decided not to take on a partner at the oil business. I've decided I want to sell my stake instead.
Lucas, I would never ask you to do that.
You don't have to. I don't want work getting in our way. You and Jack. That's what's important now.
Are you sure?
I have never been more sure. Trust me.
I trust you. I do.
To walk you home.
Next Sunday on an all-new When Calls the Heart.
There's been an accident. It's Nathan.
He may have some memory loss.
Who are you?
An accident like Nathan's helps you realize what's important. Becoming mayor is important to you.
May the best man win.
And the winner is...
When Calls the Heart is all new next Sunday night at 8, only on Hallmark.